I can finally post again after serving my 7-day sentence for being a bad boy on YouTube. They gave me a strike for making a video about content that was on their own platform, but that's besides the point. It's time for our little checkup on r/distressing memes. It's been a while since I did this, so I'm just going to look at the top of this month here. Your guilt will never let you sleep. My face when I accidentally turn on the sonar for a split second in the nuclear submarine. There was a diving team outside. And me being the little peanut brain twat waffle that I am, I didn't know what that meant, but the comment explains it as turning on a submarine, or turning on sonar at a submarine size scale makes a very, very, very loud noise that will kill you if you're close to it, and there's a diving team outside the submarine, so it killed the diving team in a very excruciating, haunting way. Brownie face. My family members trying to put my head back together after I shoot myself in the head with a shotgun. Is that a Kurt Cobain reference? Anyways, possibly low effort. The indomitable human spirit watching mankind's nuclear arsenal harmlessly smack against the overlord ships. We are so weak to them they don't even retaliate. Gotta love a little bit of existential alien post. Oh, what the fuck is that bicycle doing in the air? Is that why he's scared? Is it because there's a bicycle floating behind his head? I would be frightened. I think Mary Poppins is coming in to babysit my kids or something. Like, what the hell is that? Or does he just hang his bike on the wall? He's like, oh, I got home from work, let me just hang my bike up. But you gotta love a good alien existential meme. There's nothing like thinking of the alien overlords or different life out there in the solar system, the vast expanse of space, and them coming here to do terrible things to us, and we can't do anything about it. Now that is hardcore. When you arrive a death row inmate to a Japanese prison and you learn they don't tell you what day you'll be executed. I think that's the proper way to do it. If you're on death row, you've obviously done some pretty heinous shit, and you knowing when you're gonna die kinda gives you a comfort that you don't deserve. If you're there for doing something terrible like that, you need to just be on the edge of your seat thinking that any day could be your last. I must not sleep, I must not sleep, I must not sleep. They will take my soul if I do. I must not sleep, I must not sleep. The madness calls to me is the tag. I think it's a fitting tag for this because Jesus Christ, just by looking at the imagery, haunting. Lots of eyeball stuff going on here. Tiny eyeballs, normal eyeballs, double eyeballs, and one big eyeball. You can go the path of go to sleep to end the nightmare, which is like a faded path into the abyss, into nothingness, the void. Or day 4, I can see them clearly now. You stay up and you vibe with the sleep or the... What would it be? Regardless, you've been up for 4 days, so you're hallucinating. That's what you're hallucinating, and you can see them clearly now. Why would you go to sleep when you now know the truth? And you can see the world how it really is. Taking a secret to my grave, media for photographing and praising me for what? Okay, I didn't get it. I read at a first grade reading level. Slow it down a bit, Homelander. Photographing and praising me for harboring 14 Jews from German soldiers. Me who actually harbored 16. Oh. No comment. I'll always be with you, Grandma. When I die, I promise to watch over you. Me in my room, the night of her death. Wait, I couldn't even register what that was. It blinked so fast. The fuck? Is that like Grandma hanging upside down, all zombie-like? Bro, the jump scare is literally too fast to be scary. Motherfucker! It looks like the jump scare from that car commercial, like the curvy road, the infamous jump scare everyone's seen when they was a kid. That's what it looks like, but I can't fucking pause it fast enough. It's like it's such an ineffective jump scare because okay, anyway, I can't pause it on the right. It's a zombified grudge exorcist looking thing. When you've been taking colloidal silver supplements for a skin infection and you notice your skin start to turn blue. That just means you're turning into Dr. Manhattan and you're about to gain superpowers. Keep going. Take all the pills you can. Drugs are yummy. For legal reasons, I don't publicly support those claims. Dude, I'm realizing as I'm scrolling through these memes, Oblivion Awaits just owns this subreddit. This is his subreddit now. Whoever Oblivion Awaits is, like all the top posts from this month are just him. Jesus Christ. He makes some good stuff. You were the contingency. POV, it's Gomel? 1986, it rains today. This is a weird ass font, as it does usually, but it doesn't ever come dark. The rain tastes metallic. I once again am scratching my noggin, so an explanation from the original poster here says, in the aftermath of Chernobyl disaster, the fallout in the air was heading straight for Western Russia. The Soviet government knew this, and so to prevent Moscow from being irradiated, They used rain seeding, dropping silver from planes over my country of Belarus to save Western Russia. Although this saved millions of Russians, it made large areas of southern Belarus radioactive beyond entering. And in many cities like Gomel, it rained a black metallic mix of water and calcium. Yeah, that's like a stuck in between a rock and a hard place kind of situation. Stuck in the middle of your mom and your dad hypothetical kind of situation. Like, that's the damned if you do, damned if you don't. The voices do not stop. The suicide bomber watching me overwhelm him and reach for the detonator button after he decided not to press it. Real recognizes real. I use hard drugs and now my life is a misery. So you'll stop them, right? Padme says to Anakin. You'll stop using them, right? Absolutely not. They're too yummy. I love overdosing on Benadryl and seeing the Hat Man. Cool bug facts. I died for a few seconds once and I met God while I was dead. He was screaming in agony and something much bigger was eating him. As pride in the Cotto avocado, that guy will shove anything down his mouth. The Knot Deer. They've been circulating my house for weeks. They won't come inside, but become extremely aggressive when I try to leave. My food is going short and I need to leave. What do I do? Well, if that's what you're seeing outside your house, obviously this is a Wendigo situation. So what you're going to want to do is strip completely naked, run at them screaming with your hands in the air, flailing like crazy, so that they understand that you are crazier than them, therefore you're much more of a threat, and then you chase them and use them as your food source, because they think that you're their prey, but you got to be like EDP. You got to become the predator. Anyways, I think that's enough distressment. I built this cool little Charmander when I was locked in the YouTube basement for 7 days. You know, it's a lot of time to twiddle my thumbs and whatnot, but other than that, I'll catch you in the next one.